Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Foye Oluokun with the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raven first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
To the air one more time with Jackson. To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Davis going in motion. Right to the air goes Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's complete to Etienne. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
11. Lawrence now on second down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Hey, lion.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Wanna quit?
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Lawrence now. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. To throw is Lawrence. Connecting with the tight end. That's Van.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, we'll open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it'll bring up second down.
13, Luke. Luke. Hey. Go. 11, Agate. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This one caught at the floor. And he's in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Report!
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
You These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Henry. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. First down throw for Lawrence. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, go.
Throwing is Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars draw closer here. It's 21-14. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yo. Hey, Ozzy.
From the gun, Jackson. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw on the run is complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Throwing Jackson. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Davis heading in motion. Lawrence now to throw on first down. All the way across the field to the left, and somehow it's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Red on red. Take right open, open. Go, let's go. 11.
In motion comes Thomas. On first down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On first and 10, Lawrence. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to his tight end fans. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a...
This is intercepted. And the Ravens will take over at their own 15. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's the give to Henry running right. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
Open man downfield. It's Rice. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Baltimore. They'll run it with Henry. And the Ravens are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Jackson now on second down. That's complete on the tight end screen. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on fourth and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. First and 10. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Jackson. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Whoa.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
We will have a Ravens first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on third and inches. To throw is Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, second and a yard. Now it's Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and a yard.
Return it. What is it? You.
Jackson now. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Duvernay on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
2nd and 11. Now, Jackson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, report.
Jackson looking to throw. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Hey, middle.
On the handoff, it's Henry. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Duvernay on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Lawrence. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Lamar Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try now for Tucker. His kick is good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Davis going in motion. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Red 23.
2nd down, Lawrence. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball. Put that one a little bit more on the way. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Lawrence now. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Hey, I'm gun. Sink right. Red.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Now, whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. They're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's hard. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious.